Hello, everybody. This is George Mibble, and this is part 1 of learning C#. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about variables. Now, these are the 4 basic variables that we're going to be using for our tutorial series. Now, not these exact A, B, C, D. I mean, these int, string, float, booleans, and okay. So let's start off with an int. Now, an int is a solid number. It's integer, which is just a solid number, so number 1, 5, and you can go up to, I can't recall how high it can go, but it can only go so high, and then, of a number, how big, and then you have to switch over to an int 16, 32, just to go even higher set of numbers, but I don't really think we're going to have to do that. I don't think we're going to be having numbers that large. And now let's talk about a string. A string, which we have B here, is just, well, it's a word, a phrase, sentence, and a float is a point number. For example, I have here 1.0. We can have 1.6 and 5 and all that stuff. It's just point numbers, so we could use that for, let's say we're making some sort of accounting program. Say he owes blah blah $10.50, and then we minus 10 cents and 40 and all that stuff. That's just a little example that I just thought of. Okay, and also we have a bool, which is either true or false. So we have, let's say for example, we're doing an if statement. If, let's say, D equals true, then do this, else, then do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and just basically echo those out. So we'll go ahead and run that, and there we go, it echoed number 1. So I'm going to just move this down, cut this, and now we'll echo B, and it echoed the word 1. Now we'll cut this and put this down to here and say C, and it echoed our float. And we can't echo out D, because it's a boolean, and there'd be no point in echoing it out because it's not a float, it's not a number, it's just true or false. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. Make sure to check out Lulu.com, and goodbye.